Learning Point Foundation serves as a comprehensive center for the holistic development of individuals, dedicated to providing exceptional education opportunities to its students. The institute's primary focus is on educating, counseling and training students, teachers and women to promote their overall growth. Since its establishment in 2018, Learning Point Foundation has actively worked to uplift underprivileged communities in socially and economically disadvantaged areas of Bangalore. Embracing diversity and inclusivity, the foundation provides education and training to students from various backgrounds including dropouts, orphans, widows, single mothers, breadwinners, hafizas, alims and others.
Assalamu alaikum. Myself Asma. I am studying 10th year at Learning Point Foundation. I am mother of 3 children. I stopped my studies in 9th standard because I got married. Now after 15 years of marriage, I wanted to continue my studies and fulfill my dream. My dream is to be a teacher. Learning Point Foundation give me a second opportunity to continue my studies after so many years. Thank you.
The NGO uses an iOS system to educate students, enabling them to successfully complete their 10th standard and or 12th standard exams.
Due to financial problem in my home, I was not able to go for the colleges. I have completed my 10 3 years back. Now I have came here for an iOS system. Now I am pursuing in 12th standard. I will not drop out again.
I left my 5th standard due to some financial problem, and the lockdown was also there. So that's why I left, and now I am here in Learning Point Foundation. Inshallah, I will complete my 10th standard.
Following their educational journey, the Academy assists these students in pursuing their further studies or securing job placements, along with facilitating a positive transition to the workforce.
நான் தமிழ்நாட்டில் படிச்சுட்டு இருந்தேன். ஃபேமிலி ப்ராப்ளமால் நான் படிக்காமல் விட்டுட்டேன். 2 இயர்ஸ் நான் எதுவுமே படிக்கல. நான் ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்பட்டேன். அப்பா தனியாக போயிட்டாரு. அம்மா தான் வீட்டு வேலை செஞ்சு எங்களை படிக்க வச்சாங்க. இப்போ இவ்வளோ நிலைமைக்கு வந்திருக்கானா இந்த ஸ்கூல் தான் காரணம்.
Now I'm back to my studies in Learning Point Academy. I want to continue my studies and become a therapist.
I dropped my studies in 2013. Then I was working in co-op center. So I came here Learning Point Foundation and I complete my 10th. And now I am paramedical course in 2nd year. Thanks to Learning Point.
So far, Learning Point Foundation has successfully enrolled 1593 former dropouts into the educational system, maintaining an impressive pass rate exceeding 90% in students' NIOS annual exams across all academic years so far. The foundation is committed to making its students successful in academics with good marks scored in all their chosen subjects.
The real happiness lies in changing the dropouts into graduates. Here, initially, when the students came here, they didn't even know how to read and write. But now, Alhamdulillah, they are able to complete the path of their academics. It's an institution that not only educates the students, but we also transform them.
Teaching at Learning Point is far more challenging than in any other institution, as it demands a lot of commitment, patience and self-motivation. Mainly because here we deal with students with various backgrounds, with various age groups, who in turn demands a lot of counseling, motivation and more importantly an emotional support. So more than teaching subjects, we focus on giving them that support in bringing them back and making them stand and getting them into this competitive world.
To enhance students' skills in their respective subjects and prepare them for the entire NIOS curriculum, the institute conducts fundamental English and personality development classes along with a bridge course.
Hi, my name is Samrin. I'm from 10th standard. I'm 17 years old. I'm a dropout student. The reason I left my school because of some financially problem. I was working at gift shop for the 2 years. After that, I want to continue my studies. I got a Learning Point Foundation. I came to the Learning Point Foundation. When I came here, I was not able to speak in English. Now, alhamdulillah, I can confidently speak for anybody. I'm thanking for the Learning Point management and teachers for giving a best opportunity for dropout students. Thank you.
Yeah, I can talk in English. You can ask anything about me. I will reintroduce myself. My name is Sheikh Rahman and I am studying in NIOS in 10th standard 10th B. I am the student of NIOS.
Students getting trained at Learning Point Foundation are an inspiration to others. They successfully battle difficulties faced in their day-to-day lives and excel in studies. Furthermore, many students pursue their education and employment at the same time, thereby helping themselves and their families financially.
We have chosen career-oriented subjects such as data entry, computer science, computer applications, and basic computing, where our students are practically trained to get into decent jobs soon after their studies. Around 300 students have been successfully placed in different areas.
Learning Point Foundation boasts of excellent infrastructural facilities for its students, including spacious classrooms, restrooms, clean drinking water facility, a library along with separate science and computer science laboratories.
Learning Point provides us really good facilities like science lab, computer lab and libraries so that students can learn easily and have no difficulties.
These amenities, along with the nominal fees taken from students, scholarships provided to deserving students, and a well-trained and qualified faculty, makes the academy a cut above the rest.
I dropped out my studies at 6th standard because of some financial problems. Learning Point Foundation gave me an opportunity to get back to my studies and gave me confidence. I am a NEET aspirant. I want to get into medical field. I will not drop my studies. If I can't afford my medical seat, then I'll choose for alternative sciences like BSc. Thank you.
We started Learning Point Foundation in the year 2018. We had a very small place. We had a facility only above the classrooms, and it was a very tough time to carry out the science experiments. So we used to take the students to Al-Amin institution, carry the experiments, give them a good practice for their examination. By a great generosity by our sponsors, we have a well-equipped science laboratory. So we sincerely thank Team Global Calcium for sponsoring and supporting well-equipped science laboratory. Thank you.
Learning Point Foundation has maintained an impressive pass rate exceeding 90% in students' NIOS annual exams across all academic years till now. Over the next 3 years, Learning Point Foundation aims to empower over 1,000 underprivileged youth annually through education and also support them in securing suitable employment opportunities later.
In our institute, we have 320 students as of for 2023 and 2024 academic year.
Teaching is a noble profession. I feel I'm doing a real job, and I ask support from the viewers to come to Learning Point and support our students, because we are providing education for the youth to develop our nation.
Learning Point's project with aims academic education for Madrasa students is successfully at its peak. We are collaborated with 5 madrasas at present. In future, we will be collaborating with many other madrasas. This opportunity is given for the madrasa students who come from the background of, like, they have not at all studied the schooling, basic education is not given. We are giving them an opportunity to complete both the religious studies and the worldly studies. We train them with the basics, give them the 3 months of time to learn basics. From there, we enroll them to 10th and 12th and help them to pursue their professional courses in science as well as commerce.
मैं 5th कंप्लीट करा, उसके बाद मदरसे गया, हाफिज़ कुरान के बाद 10th कंप्लीट करके फिर मौलवी कोर्स करा 2 इयर्स। ये दुनिया की पढ़ाई जो है 12th करना है करके इरादा आया। 12th के बाद एक डॉक्टरी करना है तो माइंड में आया, इसलिए अब मैं लर्निंग पॉइंट में 12th का एडमिशन लिया। तो मेरे एक दोस्त ने मुझे बताया कि ऐसा इधर हुफ़ाज़ इकराम के लिए बहुत अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म है आलिम के लिए। तो मैंने एडमिशन करवाया मेरे दोस्त के जान पहचान में, तो मुझे एडमिशन मिला। अभी मैं 12th PCM भी कर रहा हूँ साइंस फील्ड में। इंशाल्लाह मैं 2025 में नीट का एग्ज़ाम देना है।
I was dropout in 3rd standard. Then I went to Madrasa to complete my hifz, and also I started my Maulvi course. Due to my father's health issues, I couldn't complete it. Unfortunately, my father passed away. I am the only son, so I have to earn for my family. As I was working, I faced many problems due to lack of basic English knowledge, and then I decided to study again. One of my relatives recommended this academy, Learning Point Foundation. When I came here, I was not able to read a word and even fill the admission form. After joining here, I gained knowledge about different subjects, and Alhamdulillah, I cleared my SSLC exams last year. Now I am pursuing my 12th and preparing for NEET simultaneously. My aim is to see myself as a doctor in future once I get the opportunity, inshallah.
I am Abdul Aziz Rayyan. I am Hafiz al-Quran. I completed my hifz 4 years back, and then I wanted to get into worldly education, so I got this academy as a Learning Point Foundation to complete my 10th standard. After completing my 10th standard, as I have seen the environment here, which was encouraging to Hafizas and Alims to get into studies, so I did my 12th also here itself, and I'm preparing for NEET 2024, inshallah.
The most unique thing about Learning Point Foundation is that we have students from different backgrounds. No two students are alike, and the kind of crisis these students face is really pitiable. But once they come to Learning Point Foundation, their entire life changes. It changes for the better. They not only learn about their academics here, but also learn about the way of life. Their personality is developed, their English skills are improved, and they come out with flying colors. We are extremely proud of our organization, our students, and also we are grateful to our donors who make this possible. This entire project is made possible because of our donors. So this token of appreciation goes to the head of the management and also our esteemed donors and sponsors. And I would like everybody in society to come forward and help us in this initiative with their generous donations. Thank you so much.
A significant challenge faced by Learning Point Foundation in its educational endeavors is the constraint of limited financial resources. The organization operates within a limited budget and heavily relies on donations, charitable contributions, and fundraising initiatives to sustain its activities. Despite financial limitations, the foundation strives to fulfill its mission of providing impactful education with the support and generosity of donors to continue making a meaningful impression on society.
With Learning Point and this one, teachers training, and we started up with teachers training, computers training, and job building courses. But when the candidates walked into us to get that benefits from us, there was no 10th. So we couldn't send them to any basic level jobs also. Then we got, as well as there was pandemic where we had too many dropout students and this one who were approaching us for the jobs, and the situation was worse at that time. When we wanted to do some research about these dropouts, what we can do for these dropouts, we got to know about NIOS. So then from 6 students in the pandemic, I could see just in the span of 6 months, there was variation from 6 to 65 students.
We have class 12th students here. They are from Learning Point Foundations. We have science students and the commerce students. They have come up with different backgrounds. They have different stories. You can ask them any questions. They will answer your questions.
I am pursuing 12th commerce here. After first PU, I dropped out my studies. मतलब मेरे को पढ़ाई में interest ही नहीं था. Earnings करना, like independent रहना था मुझे.
I've left my studies, as in I've done my 9th, but I was not able to do my 10th. So Learning Point has given me the chance, or a second chance, to do my 10th and pursue my first PU, and alhamdulillah my second PU as well.
A few years ago I was a dropout of 9th standard. Due to some personal issues I was not able to continue my studies. So I came here, I took admission for my 10th standard and I did my 10th standard very well, and within one attempt I got good scores, and now currently I am doing 12th in basic science. I thank Savat ma'am and all the teachers for giving confidence.
Myself Neha Zubian Khan. I am currently pursuing my 11th standard in Learning Point Foundation. I also completed my 10th. I obtained science PCB. I had dropped out for 4 years because of my health issues. I was suffering from cancer, and I am a NEET aspirant. I want to become a cardiologist doctor, and inshallah I'll try my best. Thank you so much, and I also thank for Learning Point Foundation.
अभी मैं 10th स्टैंडर्ड पढ़ रहा हूँ लर्निंग पॉइंट फाउंडेशन में। तब मेरे को इंटरेस्ट नहीं था स्टडीज़ में, स्टडीज़ का सबका इन्वायरमेंट ठीक नहीं था। उधर फ्रेंड्स लोग सर्कल्स में बहुत ज़्यादा मिल गया था मैं। उसके बाद जब मेरे फाइनल बोर्ड एग्ज़ाम्स है तब मैं कुछ नहीं पढ़ा था, तब इसलिए मैं फेल हो गया था वांटेडली। मेरे को री एग्ज़ाम भी नहीं देना था। एक 6 मंथ्स के बाद मेरे को लर्निंग पॉइंट फाउंडेशन के बारे में पता चला। उसके बाद मैं इधर आया, सरवत मैम से मिलने के बाद उन्होंने मेरे को कॉन्फिडेंस दिया, तुम इस बार कर पाओगे, तुम कर लो। उसके बाद मैं इधर आया, मैं इधर पढ़ा लिखा और मेरे एग्ज़ाम में कुछ अच्छे नंबर भी आए।
इससे पहले मैं स्कूल में फर्स्ट स्टैंडर्ड कंप्लीट किया, फिर उसके बाद ड्रॉप करके मैं सोचा मदरसे में पढ़ेंगे। फिर मदरसे में जाके मैं हिफ्ज़ कंप्लीट किया। फिर मेरे एक टीचर ने लर्निंग पॉइंट फाउंडेशन के बारे में बताया, तो मैं लर्निंग पॉइंट फाउंडेशन पे आया। आके मैं सरवत मैम से मिला, फिर वो मुझे मोटिवेट किया। फिर उसके बाद मैं एडमिशन लेने के बाद मैं अब सोचा कि आई कैन कंप्लीट माई 10th स्टैंडर्ड हियर।
I am Tarun, studying in 10th standard in Learning Point. I came to complete 10th.
I have opted for science. I am currently doing my 12th at Learning Point Foundation. I have taken 2.5 years of gap because of I was dyslexic. I was doing my treatment at Nimhans Hospital. Then I pursued my 10 at Learning Point Foundation.
नीट कमाने के इसलिए ड्रॉप किया कि तो मुझे पढ़ने का कुछ ख्वाहिश नहीं था। मतलब मैं अपने आप पे इंडिपेंडेंट होना चाहता था मैं, कि क्यों मैं खुद अर्न करूँ, मैं अपने आप के लिए कुछ करूँ, इसलिए मैंने वो ड्रॉप आउट किया। आफ्टर 6th 3 years I dropped.
And I have completed my 10th last year in Learning Point Foundation. Now I am completing 12th standard, and my subjects are science, physics, chemistry, bio, psychology, English, data entry.
The Academy is bravely facing many challenges and is committed to work towards the overall development of its students and ensuring that they lead a successful life ahead and become responsible citizens. A heartfelt thanks to the team, donors, supporters, and especially our mentor for turning roadblocks into stepping stones on this enlightening journey.